Hey everybody, how are y'all doing? I'm checking in today. It's Chris. Do you hear with a feminine economist channel? And I'm here today doing a little bit of Freestyle Friday. I actually missed last week. Let me tell you, it wasn't my fault this time, I promise. It snowed down here in Arkansas. I couldn't even get outside to get in the car. It snowed like Thursday night, all day Friday, maybe like into Saturday morning. I can't remember, but it was a ton of snow. At least for us it was. So couldn't really do nothing. I could have recorded it in the house, but it's just not the same, I like to freestyle when I'm in the car and, just max out with y'all. But I was wondering, what could I chat about? Y'all see, I'm giving y'all some of them thick thighs, some southern thick thigh action again. I got to give it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's actually my lower leg, but that's not my thigh out. That's my lower leg. Anyway, how y'all doing? Happy Friday. I was wondering, again, this is going to be about 10 minutes of me just kind of freestyling. I'm practicing on being able to formulate thought and bring it to, actual words and sentences. Just trying to strengthen myself before I just kind of really go forth with the channel. So y'all be patient with me. I'm trying, this is, I won't say it's hard. It's just that it does take a bit of courage that I gotta dig deep in and get. As somebody who has been quiet all their life, I didn't think I could just talk for an extended period of time. It wasn't until 2024 that I realized that I might have a knack for doing it, when I started sending my friends voice records. And we just do it back and forth. We've been, me and a couple of my friends, we do it back and forth. And they just love my storytelling ability. And just different stories I've been telling them. They was like, you need to do a podcast. You need to do a podcast. And I'm like, no. But it's so funny though. Anyway, so this is what I'm doing. I'm practicing with them on our little voice record or whatever it's called. And also on here on YouTube. And I want to make sure what I have to say is something that I at least feel is of some type of value. So I was wondering what I'm going to chat about today, and what I came up with was chatting about something that I've been doing that I would say that's not positive. I had found myself in a state, basically, a state of mind, state of consciousness, whatever you want to call it. Just don't got a little too comfortable complaining about something. And I was complaining about this thing, right? And to myself, and occasionally it would kind of teeter off into other people. And that's not something that I like to make a habit of, is complaining to others. But I was doing it to myself, so it was just so strong that it leaked into complaining to other people too. And I would see myself doing it, but I was kind of try to justify it because I didn't like that thing. So I have a right to kind of complain, right? And complaining is just something that I don't judge it, yet I do try to stay away from it, because I just know that cycle that you can get in, and you can be in it so bad that you don't even realize you in it. It's just in this circle and cycle of complaining, right? And I'd been in it, I'll just admittedly say I'd been in it about 1 year. That's a long time to be complaining, in my opinion, about any one thing. It really is, if you think about it. And it was almost nearly daily, honestly, to be honest with you. And yesterday I had a full out, yesterday was Thursday the 16th, and I just had a full outburst about it, just complete annoyance about that thing. And I ended up leaving and doing one of my favorite things, was just go get in the car, go to the park, go, there's some water. I've shared on this channel about me liking being in the car to just kind of collect my thoughts, do some reading or some writing. take advantage of the beautiful scenery here near our, it's a river that flows right through the middle. The Arkansas River flows right through near where I live. So I just like to go out there and just enjoy it, right? So it's just something I do. And I almost do it nearly daily. I have to go out there at least 3 to 5 times a week. 3 is like really pushing it. I need about 5 at least, because I like being around water. And we're landlocked here, so we're not like near the ocean or nothing. So it's just kind of like, ooh, it's rough for a water lover. So you have to go and find it, especially if you're not in the there's more scenic parts of Arkansas that have a lot of more bodies of water, but it's not here. We just have the river and then, you know, a few other little ponds and whatnots. But anyway, back to the complaining. What I did was I analyzed myself. I like to come to myself check me, like, dude, you need to really chill out. You know, you're doing too much. You've been on this. You know, I come at myself. That's the kind of corrective behavior that I do with myself. I know everybody is different, but I needed to check myself. So I checked myself and like, you've been complaining about this thing. You got 3 core areas. I had 3 core things that I've been just raging about this thing, right? And I said, that's the only 3 things you can come up. That's the 3 things that you complain about. You got to find at least 3 things to go on the opposite end of that pole of complaining is praising, right? On the complete opposite end, you got complaining and quote unquote bitching, you know, griping or whatever you want to call it. And then you got praising and, you know, finding things right or whatever we want to call that. That's on the opposite end. I was like, you got to find at least 3 things about that thing that you can find. You can find 3 things to praise about that thing, you know. And then I analyzed it. I looked at it and I was like, it's 3. Let me write this down. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking it's going to be a struggle to get the 3, right? I'm like, you got to match them 3 complaints with 3 praises. So this was just this came to me as I was doing it literally 24 hours ago. So this wasn't something that I've ever done, but I think it's actually a good technique to kind of diffuse when you just like, you know, in a like raging about something, or you just want to at least just look at something different. I'll be honest with you. I came up with 10 things. 10 things about the thing that I wanted to praise. That I praised about the thing. I wrote them down, you know. I got them down. I got the 3 complaints on there, and then I got these 10. So that's total, you know, that's a really, really good thing, right? Very good. So I was very proud of that. And let me tell you, it did not change the fact that that thing, I don't like it. You know, it didn't. But it did give me something else to kind of go to when I don't like to claim it. If an annoyance about that thing comes up for me, at least I can think about one of them 10 praises. I'm like, okay, I might not like XYZ. However, there's this, and this. I can, you know, take my attention off the thing and put it on my actual desire. Because that's what you want to do. You want to focus on your desire, not the thing that's annoying you, not the thing that you no longer want, or whatever it could be. It could be anything. You could put this towards anything. So that's just something I wanted to share today. That I had a great success story. I am a work in progress, so I'm not someone that can come on here and there are areas that I am super strong in, and those are the areas I definitely will primarily share with you, because I want to make sure anything that I share is of value and it's been tested. But I had to share that one. It was so rock solid great that I know that I'm going to use that again in any areas that I may be a little weaker in, or I'm having a moment with, because we're all going through this life experience, and I'm sure we all have ups and downs. And it's not about, oh, you have to accept that thing that you don't want. Oh no, I'm not accepting it. No. No, I'm not gonna do that. But what I can do is at least be appreciative, thankful, and find something else to do other than complain. That's all I got for y'all for Freestyle Friday. I'm finna get on up out of here. It's been about 10 minutes. And I'll be back next week. And I'm still working on my forgiving and forgetting series. It's not complete. That's why I haven't made a video for that. So still look forward to that coming. But that's pretty deep. So I may be working on that another week. So we'll see. But later.